So good morning folks, good morning, welcome to a £12 day out, £12 day return, Arbroath to North Queensferry and Dalmeny. Now I did this walk about 4 years ago, but it is one of my favourite walks to do. I just kind of stayed local today. I could have gone miles on the train, but I couldn't really be bothered because it's such a nice day. But it's one of these days where, is it shorts or is it tracky bottoms? So there's no shorts today because the forecast was sunny, but still a wee bit nippy. Because the forecast, as I said in my last video, forecast is on the turn again. Back to snow this week. So that's what we've got to look forward to. But North Queensferry is a lovely little town right underneath the Forth Rail Bridge. And we walk along over the Forth Bridge through South Queensferry back up to Dalmeny. So just going to be a nice, slow, leisurely walk today. Just take my time, enjoy the sun. And a couple of coffees and maybe a cake on the way around. Views when you come down this street, folks. It's amazing. The Forth Bridge and the Queensferry crossing, the road bridge and the Queensferry crossing, and you'll see the rail bridge just in a second. But what's that for a view? Isn't that amazing? So an ancient well here. The ancient spring. Let's get my shed out of the way. This is stored by lovers of the ferry for the solace of wayfarers. I've still got the wee cup there as well. There's a little side path here. It goes up, it's signposted to Dunfermline, but I'm going to take it just for a wee short stroll and see where it goes. It goes under the rail bridge, then along the coast, I think. So we'll go for a wee stroll and see where it ends up. Carleen Nose Point Wildlife Reserve. I think it's just a cliff path though, folks, but I want to go and see what's around the corner. Alright, so you can go right to the edge here. Look, there's a seat, bench of the day, park bench, everybody. Wow, look at this sort of view. Awesome. It is so still out there. I've never seen the Forth looking so still. So over there I think we've got Dalgetty Bay, and then we've got likes of, what else is that, Burnt Island around the corner here. Look how still it is, folks, and so quiet. Then obviously there's the bridge there behind us. Another memory of wee John. I'm just going to sit here on this little rock and just enjoy this panorama. There's like a lone canoeist out there. So what a great little place is this, folks. Nice little picnic spot. Glad I found this. We'll come back here, but today is just awesome, the weather again. And there's that house again behind me, if you can see it on the cliff there. Look at it. I've just been watching that man in the canoe. He's just sat there. He's not even moved for like 20 minutes. We're just enjoying the serenity of the still waters of the Forth. So as expected, folks, somebody came along and sat on that seat as I was sitting on it, just to disturb me, so I just moved away, let them get their own little 10 minutes of peace and quiet. So the path seems to go that way and also up that way as well. So we'll just head back. We'll do this another day and we'll get more time. Another nature trail to explore. The Carling Goose Point wildlife walk. So as I walk back here, I've got a view of the 3 bridges there: Rail Bridge, Forth Bridge, Road Bridge, and the Queensferry crossing. As I said, it's the middle one I'm going to walk across, the Forth Road Bridge, which is used just by buses, I think, at the minute. Buses and lorries, maybe, or maybe just buses, and foot passengers. This is like North Queensferry's version of the Lombard Street. It's very twisty coming down here and very steep. That's the town centre, so we're going to have a look. There's wells everywhere. There's a well like here, like a water fountain thing. There's another old well here. And there's another one over there, I think. This must have been maybe a place for all the canoe. There's another one. Another well. You know, the people used to pass through here, the monks and the people from the exploring from the olden days. So it's an old famous hotel, the Albert Hotel. Looks like it's still closed down. I'm sure it's named after when Victoria and Albert came here. It was always a nice building, but it's just been closed for ages now. I've just been reading on one of those signs. It's the pilgrims that used to come here. It's a popular place for a pilgrimage. We used to start the journey here and then travel to St Andrews. So it's the Fife Pilgrim Way, which is obviously when there's all these wells and sacred places for the pilgrims. So it's quite interesting. Just thinking there, folks, although a beautiful setting to stay, a lovely place to stay, and the noise when those trains go over the bridge for the houses that are underneath. Must be deafening. And there's one for sale there, a house for sale, which has got the best view of the Forth and of the bridge. Nice little balcony. I'll show you when I go past in a minute. But the racket, I think it should do my head in. And they're constantly working on the bridges, you can probably hear. So just be a constant barrage of noise. That's what I mean about the noise, folks. There's the house there for sale. It's a fantastic view. This is the kind of noise you get every 2 minutes. Apart from the drilling and banging on the bridge, you get that going over your head. Here in the smallest lighthouse in the world is still operating, folks. And yeah, one person up, one person down. But get a great little viewpoint up here. Some ancient plaques on the wall here. It just tells you this is the town pier. The oldest pier in the village was rebuilt between 1810 and 1813 by John Rennie, and you can see where passengers used to alight from the ferry to rejoin the train before the days of the bridge. The train used to stop, I think, across the water, obviously, and a boat would come across, drop people here, and then join the train again back in North Queensferry. So have a walk along the old pier to the end. Right, so this is the old pier. You can get so far along. Normally when you come here in the winter, it's too slidey. Still got to be careful, there's a bit of seaweed here. But you can get right to the far end of this ancient pier. Because the water's so still today, it's just take the opportunity to come here and do it, because say normally you don't get the chance. But yeah, back in the 1800s, this is everybody used to alight on the boat, the ferry, before the bridge was built. So I'm right at the edge of the pier. Look at the views, folks. Got two bridges in front of me, one bridge behind. Because the sea is actually deep here, because it's so calm, it's a bit eerie. Fantastic views. Right, so my next thing to do is to walk along. Which way? Over this way. Over there in front of you, and I'm going to walk across the Forth Bridge across to South Queensferry. So that's the next task. So let's go and do that next. Right, I've got a phone box here. Looks like it's a library phone box. Yep, it is. So Forth Bridge's guide and a library. So down these stairs is another ancient well. It's amazing how many wells are in North Queensferry. This is Willie's Well. Okay, we've made it, folks, onto the bridge. It's been, say, 2 or 3 years since I've been on here. It is a fantastic walk. It takes about maybe, 20 minutes, half an hour to walk over the bridge. On a day like this, couldn't ask for better. Normally, well, last time I walked along here, it was a howling gale, so it was quite hard. But today, just a light breeze. It's actually fine. So let's get across to the other side to South Queensferry. So that's the Doubletree Hilton, which is a fantastic hotel to stay in. Especially got one of the rooms up there with the views. As you can see, this is the main Forth Road Bridge, which is now empty, apart from buses. Yeah, buses only, I think it is. Here's a bus coming now, you can tell. These are the shuttle buses that flew up and down Edinburgh Airport with speed. So yeah, that's it. That's the only transport I think allowed on this bridge at the moment, apart from bikes. They've got the love locks here on the bridge, folks. There's loads of them. So they're all the same, so I must have to buy them somewhere and then just kind of clip them on. They're all very, very similar. So yeah, if you've got a loved one you want to put a love lock on the bridge, just do it. Do it there. The thing is, when the buses go by, this bridge actually shakes. Another thing I've noticed, let's touch one of these. If you actually stand here and look up, you actually do get a bit of vertigo. It's so high. So I mean, it's shaking again, folks. Let's be back across the bridge. As I said, it's a fantastic walk, folks. If you get a chance to do it at least once in your lifetime, do it. A bit windier on this side. I've done a few iconic bridges in my day. I've done Sydney Harbour Bridge. I've done Golden Gate Bridge. But the Forth Bridge walk is always, I think, the most scenic, so yeah, well worth doing. It's an amazing sight. The Forth Bridge, where the toll booths used to be, just over there. There used to be tailbacks here for miles, and I can't remember, was it 20p, 30p? Can't remember the tolls, but the boxes are just all across here. Yeah. Right, we're now walking actually under the Forth Bridge. Space! Right, down here under the bridge, this is Port Edgar at South Queensferry. Now there's normally lots of posh boats that sail down here, and like little restaurants, bars, and nice just to have a little potter about. Plus you can see across to Rosyth where the two cruise ships are docked at the minute. They've been there for about 2 years since the pandemic, so see if we can see them as well. This is Port Edgar. Motorhomes for sale, little speedboats for sale, some nice restaurants just up here as well. Good place just for a little nosy, and some great views obviously of the bridges down here. Quite busy down here today though. There's actually a really good shop just behind me there, the Port Edgar Marina shop. Sells loads of kind of weird fish stuff. Now they had a sale on, so I could have spent a fortune, but I bought myself a t-shirt, a weird fish t-shirt from £25, reduced down at 15, so that's not bad. That'll do for the summer. So yeah, nice marine based shop in there. A lot of kind of boaty stuff obviously, but a lot of good clothes and things in there too. And a massive big weird fish selection. So I think most of South Queensferry is shut on a Monday. Nice little shops here though. Here we go folks, the steps off Doom. This is a killer after you've been walking all day. This is just what you need at the end of a walk folks. Millions of steps to go up. Climbing the stairway to heaven. That's it folks, my day ends here at Dalmeny station. Got on this morning in Arbroath, we got off at North Queensferry across there in Fife. We walked across the Forth Bridge, back to here to South Queensferry and Dalmeny, and now just waiting for the train to go back home. So it's been a most enjoyable £12 day out. Okay, it's more than £12 because you buy your coffees and your scones and your t-shirts, but the transport wise, it's a really, really good day out. So join me again soon folks. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and join me on my next adventure very, very soon.
We are now approaching North Queensferry.
So the summer's gone. The summer was last week, and we're back to winter with a vengeance. It's actually sore. It's actually hailstones. It's blacking off my face. I'm telling you, I said that in my video 2 days ago in the beautiful sunshine. I'm gonna get snow and hail in a couple of days, and here it is. It's arrived, and it's freezing. Nice.